What we're going to do today is we're going to have a chat about ball position relative to back and forward, and also the distance away from the ball. So you notice I have 3 different clubs here, which are all different lengths. So we're going to start with the 9-iron, which is, compared to a lot of clubs, a relatively short club. This is placed, anything about 7-iron and below, which would be 7, 8, 9 pitching wedge, is placed in the middle of our stance. Unless we are playing some sort of specialty shot, the middle of our stance here should be the furthest back we play a ball. As I get into what we're going to do is talk about the distance from the ball now, is I would like to have it a comfort level of my arms being very relaxed, but we want to make sure that we're not too far away, which is stressed, or in too tight. So, simply looking, we would like to have about 6 inches between my belt and the butt end of the club for all clubs. So as I stay in this position and I grab a 7-iron, which has about an extra inch and a half length on it. So if I get in a position with my 9-iron here, it's going to have to differ because that butt end, that red part, got a little bit too close to me. So I'm going to have to take a small step back. Nothing major, not out here, but a little bit comfort. If there is about an inch and a half of difference in the club, you should take about an inch and a half step back. Same with this 7-iron as we talk face on. As I get in, it's going to be played relatively in the middle of the stance, maybe a slightly forward. But as we set up, you'll see if it's in here, I can actually hit up at the ball and I'll be hitting it out. If I'm back here, I'll be hitting down and add it into the ground. The exact other opposite is if I'm out here though, I'll probably miss it or top it on the way up. And then we talk about the longer clubs. So this one here has a significant difference in length. There's about 5 inches there. But if we keep that same rule of thumb, when I get in here, I'm not going to set up like a 9-iron would. It's going to have to be out, and you can see that there's probably the same distance between the face and the club as there is in the length of the club. And talking about the hybrid or the woods as well, this is placed just slightly closer to our front foot. So keeping these little few things in mind, some tips and tricks, will have a lot of success with your setup.